Hello everybody, welcome back. My name is EonShikeno, and today I'm going to do a dual cast commentary with Time Lord. What's up, Time Lord?
Hey, what up?
There you are.
Yep.
So today we got a ZVT on Scrap Station. Again, LGZelniq as our Zerg player, and ROOTqxc as our Blue Terran player. And evidently Zelniq is in Team LG now. I did not know that.
Yep, Lazarus Gaming. That's what that stands for.
Yeah. So let's check out what's going on here on Scrap Station. We got a going for early gas for Zelniq, and QXC is going for a wall off. Now I know you've been watching a lot of QXC's stream, which at this point I think he's actually canceled because he's moving to Spain, so he's not going to have internet or good internet to stream. So you've been watching a lot of QXC's streams. So do you actually have any idea what kind of strategy he's going to go for on this map?
All I know is he likes to drop, and on this map is fantastic for dropping everywhere. So
You're expecting a lot of drops from him?
expecting a lot of drops. That's what he likes to do, and hey, this is a good map to do it on.
Yeah, that's for sure. So he's going to be dropping it. And so Zelniq going for a spawning pool, going for a safe build, very safe build. I'm kind of anticipating. I mean, it's very common for a Zerg player to do a fast expo on this map. I mean, Zerg love fast expoing on this map. QXC scouting for that expansion does not see it. He's going to go up there in the base and do a little bit of running around. But at the same time, the drone is coming out, and it looked like he was going to go out there and expand, but he came back now, and he's going to go back to mining. So I'm kind of confused what Zelniq was doing there. Now he's sending the drone back out, waiting for that SCV to leave, and he's going to go expand now. So yeah, being a little bit tricky. But oh no, we got QXC building a bunker there behind the gas. And whoa, Zelniq, I think, does he see that? Oh, he saw that. How did he see that?
Yeah, I'm not sure how he saw that. I was thinking the same thing.
How did he see that?
He didn't see
that. What the hell? I mean, where's the Overlords at? The Overlords are. Maybe it was in vision of that Overlord that was way up there. But holy hell, I don't know how he saw that. That was just magic.
Yeah, that was
right
pretty
there.
luck.
That's something. Maybe whenever the drone ran around the right side, he's actually there's no gas there, and he can maybe see over the cliff. So maybe that's when he saw it. You know how he was cutting the corner, and that's when he saw it. But
I bet so. Yep.
yeah, that's probably how he saw it. But man, that was close. That was like millimeters. That bunker getting stopped, and he even had a bunch of Marines there. So the Marines are in position. We have the Zerglings pushing up, but those Zerglings are gonna have to fall back. There's too much DPS from those Marines.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of Zergs not going hatch first on this map, much because of the Terran. They always like to do that all-in SCVs with bunkers and stuff. So that's why I'm pretty sure Zelniq opted to go pool and then hatch.
Just for the safer
because
opening.
that is so strong. Yeah, safer opening.
And we've got an expansion for both players. Zelniq's expansion is up, and QXC is building his. And it looks like Zelniq is going to go on the offensive here. He's got a bunch of Zerglings going to pick off that one SCV, and he's even sending a drone down to the gold. I wonder if he's going to build another base down there. And Zelniq is attacking, going to kill some 3 Marines that were sitting outside of the base, unfortunately.
Yeah, it looks like he's getting the Hellion upgrade, QXC is, and is probably... Looks like I don't see a starport anywhere, so looks like he's just getting that for defense. And he's not going to be dropping quite yet.
We got the hatchery down at the gold, so Zelniq taking another expansion. I wonder if he actually saw that. No, he hasn't seen that expansion yet from QXC, so I wonder what triggered that gold expansion down there. He's even taking out those bottom destructible debris, which is a smart thing to do in downtime. So yeah, we got the Hellion upgrade coming, and we're probably going to see QXC going to do some harassing with those Hellions, get those pre-igniter flame upgrades, and going to go kill some drones. And spreading some creep between the bases, Zelniq is, and he's got his queen up at both bases, and still working on this bottom destructive debris. That bottom gold is about ready to finish, to be pretty close to being finished. He's got a Zergling here in the middle of the Zelnaga tower, one over here catching an eye for QXC's expansion, and the Hellions are on the loose.
Yep, and Zelniq just now went to lair, and QXC is getting up his starport, so it looks like if he does opt to go Banshees or anything like that, he should be fine.
He's getting a reactor,
Zelniq, that is.
So we may see him go for like a double dropship build, maybe. But QXC's got those Hellions out. Those Zerglings are coming to defend, and LG's LGZelniq is trying to do a pretty good job of spreading his drones out there, actually, and he only managed to kill a couple of them. And let's see how much damage he can do with these Hellions. He's got a couple kills on there. Let's see, one of them's got 1 kill, and the other one's got 8 kills. So, man, that dude's such a kill stealer. So that gold is up. He still doesn't have any units down there, so that thing's kind of hanging out. And got some more Zergling kills. So we got Zelniq going to try and get us around here. He needs to get us around on those Hellions so they can't micro around him, and he does finally get it. Gets both of those, and he's going to get all 3 there. I definitely think those Hellions were cost effective. They managed to kill, what was that, like 6 or 7 drones, and then probably equal number of Zerglings.
Yep, they were definitely worth their weight.
And we have another factory being placed. So what did he end up doing with that starport? So he's making a medevac, and he's got the tech lab on one barracks, a reactor on another, building another barracks, and even has another reactor on this other barracks. So it looks like he's going to be going like a bio-Hellion build, and maybe transfer into some more mech later with some siege tanks. I'm kind of assuming that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He's had that gold up there for a while, and he only has 3 drones on that, and that's quite surprising to me, really.
I think he was just too busy dealing with the Hellions that he didn't have enough time to spread the micro around, the APM around to deal with that hatchery.
Yeah, and it does look like QXC is going to scout that.
Yeah,
scout that
he's going to
gold,
see it right now, and that base is almost completely undefended besides that queen. And QXC's now got 2 Hellions down there, and those drones are going to be toasty.
There is a drop up top.
Oh, yes.
QXC is dropping Marines, but there were so many Lings up there, you really couldn't get them all out, so it was kind of a failed drop.
Yeah, there was a bunch of Zerglings up there, and those Hellions are actually doing a lot better job down here at the bottom. They killed, looks like 3 or 4 drones up, and actually Zelniq turning them into extractors. That was nice. Turning them to extractors so they can't be killed, and that's pretty smart. And these Zerglings may actually get the surround on that Hellion, but no, they actually fall back. And he's got 2 Banelings with him also. 1 lone Roach out here dealing with 2 Marines, so 1 Roach does beat 2 Marines. And I'm not sure what these units are doing. Zelniq just keeps running away from those Hellions. I don't even think he actually saw those Hellions. But we have another drop here at the top of the base, and quickly pulls all those drones away. But he's going to be dealing a lot of damage with those Marines. He does have stim, and at the same time at the bottom we have those Hellions going to get picked off by those Roaches. The Roaches should be enough to deal with that. Back here at the top, looks like the drop finally did get fought off with those Zerglings and the Roaches.
Yep, QXC doing a nice job in keeping pressure at multiple spots. It's really keeping Zelniq on his toes.
Yeah, I mean, he's on his toes, but he's at 3 bases, so I don't really know if these... I mean, the attacks seem to be dealing a decent amount of damage. I mean, Harvester count, QXC is in the lead, and he's got a huge lead on minerals just because, of course, he's got those mules. So he's got 3 mules up and going, and he's got... actually, not anymore. He just lost the Harvester count, but we have a big drop coming on the top. QXC with some siege tanks and then a bunch of Marines. So, the Baneling's already waiting there. Is he going to drop? No, he's probably just going to fall back because it looks like Zelniq is right there on top of him. He's actually dropping it. What? So he does a drop, loses half his Marines to Banelings, and then loses the rest. So, I don't know what QXC was thinking right there. Do you have any idea what he was thinking on that drop?
No, that was pretty surprising. If anything, he should have dropped the tank first to take all the Baneling shots at least, and then drop the Marines. But yeah, I'm not really sure what that was about.
QXC doing another attack down here at the bottom with some Marines, but it quickly gets shut down. So this is basically just turned into. I mean, it seems like QXC's drops and harassment has just been losing effectiveness as this game goes on. Zelniq is just on his game plan. He's just really shutting him down. We even got the range upgrade coming, and man, he's building all types of stuff. What is this? Another evolution chamber, infestation pit, spire. And so Zelniq is, I think, in a commanding position right now. He's up a base, and he just completely slaughtered QXC's army with that drop.
Yep, and it looks like QXC is pushing down. Looks like he wants to try to put some pressure on, or try to at least secure that 3rd expansion so he can actually get some...
Okay, so we actually got QXC with 4 medevacs. So I think this is just a complete fake out. He's faking with these medevacs like he's going to drop because, of course, Zelniq doesn't know if there's any units in there. So he's faking like he's going to drop with the medevacs, and at the exact same time, QXC's pushing with his entire army down here at the bottom, going to take out that gold base. So this is a really smart move, forcing Zelniq to split up his forces and pay attention to those medevacs when actually the main force that he has to deal with is this big... But the Banelings come in and, oh, wow, this is a pretty decent spread. Wow, very nice spread by QXC. And it looks like he's going to be able to take out this bottom base, and those medevacs were just completely fooled Zelniq there.
Yeah, it did, and he QXC taking out that gold is so key right now.
So using
Very
his
important.
his so that was pretty awesome because those drops have basically been ruining QXC up until this point, and he uses the fact that maybe his drops have been doing so poorly that LGZelniq just sees them as a free win. So he's just been going after those drops like crazy, and he was focused on killing that drop, and he just completely missed that huge push that killed his expansion, and that was a really smart move from QXC.
Yep, and it looks like QXC is pushing way up. He wants to take out that other expansion
Yeah, that
and control him.
that new third.
He doesn't want that gold back up, but it is going back up right now.
Mm-hmm. But QXC does have 1/1 upgrades, and we have mutas out for Zelniq at this point. He's got a bunch of banglings. He's only got 1 upgrade for the carapace, no attack upgrades. He does have 1 range upgrade, 1 range attack upgrade. But QXC can kind of just contain him at this point, except he has to worry about those muta. There's a lot of muta out. He does have quite a few marauder, not very many marines. So probably going to see QXC switch and get a lot more AA at this point. And here we got the attack. A bunch of Zerglings, Banelings just flooding in right there. And it looks like Zelniq is going to be able to crush this. Maybe, nope, maybe not. There's quite a few Marauders there, but I think those Muta are going to be able to clean that up. A couple of Marines are fighting off those Muta at this expansion. But more Zerglings are being rallied in to kill those units at the middle. And those Muta actually, man, ran straight into that batch of Marines and took a bunch of damage there.
Yeah, those mutas are just running around, just dying left and right. He's not even trying too hard with them.
And now he's actually coming back here in the middle. I think if he would have done that a little bit better, if he would have ran back towards the middle. And no, he flies right back into a bunch of Marines. And that went very well for QXC, I think, in that fight. Could have went a lot worse. And Banelings with the speed upgrade rolling in on the creep. And he thought twice about it, but falls back. QXC doing some preemptive micro. They're splitting up those Marines from those Banelings. But QXC making a whole bunch of Zerglings, getting that Pathogen Glands upgrade, bringing the Marauders up first to take the Baneling hit. Very nice, soaking up all those Banelings, and Zelniq is very low on the Baneling count right now. Let's check the food count. 132 for QXC versus 94 for Zelniq at this point.
Yep, and it looks like QXC found the gold is back up, so he's going to have to worry about that now.
Oh, that poor Marine, he got completely murdered by all those Zerglings spawning down there. And then he was even spawning Banelings around the Marine. But we do have a bunch of Marines going to come down and finish the job, but those Banelings may be able to finish. And it looks like QXC is going to be able to take out this base once again. I don't think there are enough Banelings to deal with this. But he's not splitting up, but oh wow, takes out a healthy chunk of QXC's Marines, but there's still more than enough to deal with that. At the same time, we have a Zergling attack here in the middle, and then a Muta attack down here at the Planetary Fortress in the middle. But those... wow, that missile turret's going to take out a bunch of those. More than enough SCVs to repair that. So we had 3 attacks going on here all at once. And
yep, he did a run by with all of his Lings and Banelings up to his main, but it didn't quite work out for Zelniq. He lost a lot. It didn't take out too much of QXC. So
yeah, so
that was a big time QXC taking out that gold and not losing much at top. So it was pretty good for QXC there.
Yeah, he's just been really punishing Zelniq for taking that gold. He's mined a little bit out of it, but I don't know how much it's been worth it. But anyway, we have another attack here come through the middle, and Zelniq falling back. He's got 100 food. QXC just has a really high food kind of advantage here, and Marauder's way up there at the front, soaking up all the damage. Marines falling back. Those Banelings really haven't been too effective this game, and those Muta really can't do anything with the massive Marines he has. Sending in those Marines and Marauders, and there's still those 1/1 upgrade. There we got the GG from Zelniq. And wow, I thought QXC was going to lose there after that horrible drop at Zelniq's main. That was just like, what?
Yeah, it looked like those Zelniq was not doing a good job, like you said, in using those Banelings effectively. He always busts them out on the Marauders, which exactly what QXC wanted to happen, to have his Marines, since they're so good at taking out everything else, and that's what happened. The Marauders soaked up all the damage, and he won easily.
Yeah, QXC made quite a few extra hatcheries in his base there. Now that I look, he's got 2 extra hatcheries in his main, so I don't know if he was falling back on his macros, maybe getting a little lax there at the end of the game because he kept losing that bottom base. But it looked like he has more harvesters throughout the majority of the game. At least right now he does. He's got 51 to 47, so it was reasonably close. But I think just overall, just QXC, just the pressure from QXC maybe caused Zelniq to maybe not play as well as possible. Pressure can do that to people, and that taking out the gold there at the bottom was just so very nice. He did that many times and without taking very few losses.
Yep, he took that gold out, like you said, so many times, and he really couldn't get a full, saturation or anything for a while. So it was just wasted money in the long run, really.
But I definitely think the play of the game was that fake medevac drop on Zelniq after the horrible medevac drop, faking that out for LGZelniq and then taking out the gold. I think that's definitely my favorite play of the game. What do you think?
Yeah, that fake with 4 medevacs, you have to devote units to that no matter what, and that fake out really paid off. It was really cool.
Yeah, I mean, whenever you think about it, he didn't need medevacs to take out the gold down there. I mean, it's so far away, and I mean, whenever you take that gold down there, it's hard to defend because you're just so far away. Even if you have creep spread, it takes a long time for units to run from your main all the way down there. And he may have just been overextending himself trying to take that gold.
Yep.
All right, well, I hope everybody enjoyed this game, and check out my YouTube page, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. I'll see everybody later. Derp.